Hi, my name is Liz O'Boyle, and I am your child's ceramics teacher here at Bothell High School. Welcome to class. I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview and just a few pieces of information. I'll try and keep it short. But first, a little bit about myself. I am originally from Chicago. I was raised in the suburbs on the north side of the city, the North Shore, so I'm a Cubbies fan. And I came out here to go to the University of Washington a long time ago. After that, I got my degree in art and a teaching certificate, and then I went and started teaching in a small Catholic school on the south side of Seattle. And I taught third grade for 4 years, and then I taught the junior high. And I just have to say, those third graders I had my first year, those 36 third graders really taught me to become how to become a teacher. So then in 1990, I came up to the North Shore School District and I worked at Canyon Park Junior High for 18 years. I was an art teacher and I taught English. I taught 7th, 8th, and 9th grade English. I taught PE for a little bit. I was a soccer coach. I was a basketball coach. I did a lot of everything. And I loved teaching at Canyon Park Junior High. And but I left in 2008 to come up to Bothell because there was an opening for a ceramics position. And that was like a dream come true, having majored in ceramics when I've majored in art at the University of Washington. So here I am. I've been here at Bothell since 2008. I'm starting my 36th year of teaching, which is pretty crazy to say out loud. And yeah, things are good. Kind of strange times we're living in. But so I just wanted to tell you a few things. Number one is, I have my notes here. Number one is I was going to show you the Schoology page because I wanted to show you a couple things here. So this is the page for the ceramics classes. This right now is my third period class. And the Zoom links here, and I have the projects. We're working on the pinch pots and then the creature and all the Zooms and the things that the information that they need are in here. But more importantly, what I wanted to show you is down here. What we are doing is we are offering times for kids to pick up and drop off their ceramics work and to get other materials. And this is the form that we ask them to fill out once especially if they need to pick up some materials like some underglazes. And the form looks like this, and it just gives us a chance to get the materials ready beforehand so the students will, be able to pick them up right when they show up. But most importantly is they fill out this form. These are the colors. But what I wanted to go over with you is this map, because it seems like there are a fair amount of parents out there that are a little confused about where to pick up the supplies. So this is an aerial view, and this is the main part of Seattle, or the main office of Bothell. And this is where you came and you picked up your books and everything when you came to the distribution. And the ceramics building, the art rooms are at the very end, off to the left, at the very end of that building. And there's a big chain link kind of a fence, kind of a cage. And that's where the kilns are for our ceramics classes and our stained glass classes. And that's where we're doing the pick up and drop off. The gates will be open on Wednesday from 1 to 7 and Friday from 2 to 4 when someone's there. But we also have a bin that we've hidden kind of behind the bushes there. And it's our after hours bin. And if a student lets us know that they want to pick up some underglazes, but they aren't able to get to it during the times that we're there, we package them up and we can leave them in the bin. And same thing with some students have left some pots there to be fired. And it's just an easy way for us to do that after hours. And offers a more convenient time for you to come by and get your supplies. So I wanted everybody to just be aware of where that is. And having said that, a lot of people have asked, how are you going to teach ceramics online? And it is definitely challenging. But after last spring, when we were told within 2 days that we're going to online, and then we closed down the school and the students had to just leave all their projects here and they didn't get to finish doing clay at all. The other art teacher, the other ceramics teacher, Ms. Thomas, and I, we just decided there's no way we want to revisit that again. So we want to try and give the kids as true and as accurate a clay experience as we can within the limitations of online learning. And so that's what we're trying. And we don't know how it's going to go. We're going to give it our best, and then we'll reassess if we are in fact going to be here next semester. But by offering these times to pick up supplies and to drop the pieces off, we can at least keep the flow going, and we can get the pots fired and get them back to the students. And we're just trying to, as we said, recreate as true of a ceramics experience as possible. We think that it's really important for kids to have a class like this during this crazy online time. They have 7 classes. There's a lot of screen time, and this class offers a chance for them to have a little hands-on, a little time away from the academia, time for the creativity to come to the surface and just put it to work in clay, and just to see what happens, and hopefully have the kids have fun and learn about clay. So we are really thankful for your support, and we understand a lot of questions people might have, and we just ask for your patience, and we're all learning as we go along. Thank you though for supporting us. As it is, the way the projects are set up in the ceramics classes is it's to introduce a new style or a new technique, a new coil, like coil construction is what we're going to be working on next. Slab construction is one of the projects down the road, and it's just to give the kids a foundation of ceramics, teaching them different techniques, different ways to make things out of clay. And having said that, I just wanted to let you know that my expectations are that students will work during the hour and 20 minutes that we have class. I'm not expecting kids to work on this on the weekend or outside of school, and if they want to, that's great, and I would encourage them to do that, but they don't have to. But during that hour and 20 minutes, I do expect them to roll out their canvas mat and to do their clay and join us. And if they can do that, then they will be at a good pace. They will just be on target. When I went by last week, I had more one-on-one meetings with the kids to find out where they were. And as was expected, there's a huge range of the pacing that kids are showing us. And some are gangbusters and finishing it up, and others have been slow to start, and for a variety of reasons. Namely, this is just a bizarre situation. So I'm here to just try and encourage them, to give them little goals, to get to, this next step, and to just kind of really, really work on keeping pace and staying caught up. And so I wanted you to know that oftentimes a student will come in and they'll check in attendance, and then I let them go. They can either stay on the Zoom if they want. I'm usually on the Zoom so that they can zoom in and if they have questions, but they can turn off the Zoom and go work on their own. And I just wanted you to know that if you're happen to be at home and you know your students in a ceramics class and they're not doing clay, they should be. It might be a good time to say, what's going on? Because I do expect them, whether they're actively on the Zoom with me or they're working on their own, I expect them to be doing their clay for the hour and 20 minutes that we have twice a week, okay? Grades are going to be very bizarre. I post my grades in Synergy. I'm not going to be posting my grades right now in Schoology. So you look for them there, but it's going to be a long time before a grade is put in for a finished product, because the students have to pick up the materials. They have to go home and paint. They have to drop off the piece to get fired. It has to get glazed. It has to get fired again. I mean, it's a huge process. So what I am going to be doing is putting in some progress grades, from either me checking in with them one-on-one or possibly sending out a Google slide for them to take a couple pictures of their progress and upload them onto the slide document. I'm just finding ways to sort of check in, because keeping tabs on the progress is the one thing that is really difficult for us teachers here at home to do. So so I just wanted you to know there will be kind of a gap, but if you see these progress grades, that's what it's there for. And it's there to tell you and the student, hey, you're a little behind. I would like you to kind of try and see if you can get a little bit more caught up. And I'm giving you this grade right now just to let you know. And once the grade's turned in, once the project is turned in, I'll probably might get rid of the progress grades. I might consolidate them into one grade. So I just have to see how that goes. So it's a lot of new stuff for all of us. And so I just ask once again for your patience, and I thank you again for your support. It's craziness. So I've really, really enjoyed meeting your kids. They're great. I'm so impressed at what they're doing. And I hope that they're enjoying the class as much as I enjoy teaching it. So I just wanted to thank you very much, and feel free to contact me if you have any questions, or if there's anything that you're wondering about. Just feel free to contact me. Okay, take care. Thank you. Bye.